Welcome to week 8, everyone. You did it. You've reached the end of the course. I am so proud of you. I know this course is not easy. There's a ton of writing. There's a lot of assignments, but you did it. And all you have left to do this week is one simple discussion forum. That's it. You did it. Now, of course, I hope that everyone has handed in that final assignment. If you haven't, please do so immediately. I need it today, if not yesterday, but get it in as soon as possible so I don't have to deduct late points. By Sunday, I cannot accept any more late work, so you must get that final essay ASAP. If you have other late assignments, make sure to go through your grade book. Check to see if there's anything missing. If you do have late assignments, I can accept them, but you can only receive 50% at most. That is the late policy. However, I don't want you to receive a 0, so go through the grade book and make sure that you have completed everything. Also, if you notice any inconsistencies with my grading, please let me know. You only need to let me know if there are inconsistencies. I make mistakes. I try not to, but if you see an error, I really want you to let me know so I can adjust and make it correct. All right, let's go through the content, but honestly, there's really not much to cover. I'm going to go ahead and launch the unit. This week, you're just reviewing all of the information that we've been learning all semester. Lucky you, again, there's no readings. Yay! All right, so basically, as you approach essays in the future, you want to make sure you have some sort of plan. Think about what you need to do prior to even attempting the essay. And there's a kind of nice little analogy here with the Nathan hot dogs eating contest. I find that really revolting, but it is an interesting analogy nonetheless. All right, so remember, before you approach an essay, you always pre-write. Well, you don't always have to, but that would be my suggestion, just so you can think about topics, find the one that interests you, try to specify it depending on what you find online. That is an important step. Next, of course, you need to think about how to build that thesis statement. Now, remember, for most classes, you're going to want your thesis statement to be at the bottom of the opening paragraph. The class itself discussed a 3-point essay map. However, in the future, for most courses, you just need to make sure you have the topic and the argument. Because sometimes you write a longer essay and there are more points than 3, you might have less. So you don't necessarily need to have that essay map, but you always need to have the topic and point. If it's a 5-paragraph essay, include the 3-point essay map. However, if you're not writing the typical 5-paragraph essay, again, make sure you have the argument. It's the last sentence of the opening paragraph. You will always have topic sentences similar to what we used in this course with transitions that bring you back to that thesis statement. However, again, you may have more than 3. You may not need that essay map. So just make sure in the future to have topic sentences and transitions that bring your reader back to your thesis statement. Then, of course, you want to make sure that you know about what you're writing about, right? So you need to find evidence, and this is called ethos. You want to make sure you have some sort of authoritative backup for your opinions. You also want logos, which is specific facts and figures. Basically, you want to be able to back up your points with evidence, and generally where you find it is through the library databases. For example, Nexus Uni or ProQuest, EBSCO, Academic Search Complete are all fabulous databases that you can use in the future. Finally, well, not finally, but the final portion of the actual writing would be your introductions and conclusions. I know this sounds kind of weird, But the reason why you write your introduction and conclusion, as I've probably mentioned before, is that you have a better idea of what your intention is after writing the body paragraphs. So sometimes it's easier to write both after you've completed your body paragraphs. Now, remember, the introduction needs to have some sort of hook to drag the reader in, to make the reader want to read your essay. And of course, you want a full and rich conclusion and a revised thesis statement in light of your discussion. Okay, so this week, you just have one simple discussion form. What you're going to do is critique your own writing, and the writing that you will critique is the essay that you handed in to your assignments, not the discussion forum, but in the assignments. Now, be honest with yourself, but you could also discuss what you did to improve your essay. And then, just remember to think about these sorts of critiques before you hand in assignments for future courses. Again, that's it. I'm glad you completed the course. I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm so proud of you because I know this was a hard class. And if this is your first class at the university, don't give up. Please keep going. You will never, ever, ever regret getting your degree. This is Beth Driver, and I'm signing off. I hope to see you in a future course. Goodbye.